Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I'm joined with
John. How's it going, everybody?
Oh, yeah, he also goes by Hot Take. He goes by Tugboat Captain. He goes, what's your other names?
Oh, I don't even know. I just got
Intern
an
John.
insane amount of names.
Well, pick whichever one you'd like and keep on watching us because we're going to be coming at you live all day long on Pilot TV, Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on Twitch and YouTube are both MegaSota for you guys.
Awesome stuff. And you might be watching this broadcast on a shiny new Pilot TV at your new location because we recently installed them at a lot of new places. Places like Elks Lodge and Red Wing, Main Street Bar in Hopkins, the Blacktop Bar and Grill, Dar's Pub, Corner Bar in Goodhue, Ambiance over in Albion, Old 16 and Shenanigans Cheer and Chow.
Oh yeah, some super fun locations. Seems like we're having a little bit of an earthquake, but we are back on steady ground. But we've got jackpots lined up all day long for you guys. It's starting off with that Vikings bingo that's just 10 minutes after we got off air. If you're playing those 25-cent cards, you guys will be getting a chance at that $3,000 jackpot that's already grown up that high at a 52 ball count for you guys.
Yeah, looking really good. And then for the 25-cent cards, it's looking really good for Jackpot Hunter. On that major, it is at $6,493 and 53 balls or less. And of course, that minor, it just always gets onto our jackpot watch list because it is always in 52 balls or less or over that.
Yep.
So definitely pretty good stuff. It's starting off fresh today though, right at $0. So once it climbs to 50 balls, then it gets to 56. Once it gets to 100, it gets to 60 and so on. So definitely some cool stuff. Hopefully you guys can get a few of those tonight. But our other minor on the $1 cards for Jackpot Hunter is looking really, really good to start off the broadcast. It's at $372 and 64 balls or less.
We were only able to give out one jackpot yesterday on Happy Hour.
No way.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I was so upset because this one was growing for the last 6 games.
Wow.
And we had started
And
just
you
clean
started fresh.
slate. Yeah.
Oh,
and so
wow.
we had to build up our jackpot through probably half of our show.
Wow.
And so I think tonight we'll be making up for that and hopefully giving out. We have it primed and ready. So I think that should be going out on the first game. So hopefully we can get at least 4 out today.
Wow, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I haven't ever given out only one.
I was so upset.
That's insane. That is such a surprise. Yeah, usually I'm giving out 3 or 4 every broadcast. That's some funny stuff. Hopefully we can get out that 4, maybe even legendary 5 jackpot broadcast tonight. But after that broadcast tonight, we got some pretty good stuff going on in Skull Bingo.
Oh yeah.
Because in the $1 cards of Skull Bingo on that coverall, it's at $38,263 and 50 balls or less. I mean, that's just a really good prize.
That's looking awesome. It rivals best jackpot of the day with that 25-cent card major that's starting out.
Yeah.
But I do think that major and that 25-cent card is taking the cake today with that 53 ball count. You guys definitely need to be playing that.
Yeah, it's really gettable at that ball count. So definitely some cool stuff. Check it out. It's on the 25-cent card for Jackpot Hunter. But we had a few jackpots go out yesterday to 2 people, so definitely some cool stuff. The first one went out over to K Foltz over at Rodney's Tavern, and K Foltz won $835. Nice job, K Foltz.
Nicely done. But we also gave one out to Stewie over at Bedrock, taking home $1,178 yesterday.
Nice. One of our other celebrity players just out there getting some jackpots. But nice job to K Foltz and Stewie. Those were both of our jackpot winners yesterday. But of course, we did have the Jackpot Hunter $1 card. Oh, so we now have so we have the $1 card winners for the minor. That's some super cool stuff. It was 69 T-Bird over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, winning that lone jackpot of $340.
Yeah, they were our only winner yesterday, so Solo won it, but we got to talk about them. Very cool car in general.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was super fun anyway. But if you guys want a chance at winning some cash and outside of our regularly scheduled bingo, we just released an e-tab that dropped last Thursday, and it's called Roaring 20s. It's super fun. You can go back to 1920s, and you'll get to experience the Roaring 20s that way. You get to time travel and go to 2020 for a new futuristic version. And I also just found out our bonus rounds, you get to go back all the way to 2020 BC or to 2020 2220 into the future for our bonus rounds to pick the objects that have select cash.
That's actually insane. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's so fun. Yeah, I was
cool.
just checking out our Instagram this morning, and there's a lot of fun stuff on there.
Ooh, definitely check it out. Check us out on Instagram too if you want to see some new previews of that new eTab game, or you can just play it for yourself. It's a lot of fun. But of course, we do have a little bit of weather to get into today. You know, just a little snapshot of what we got going on in the skies. But it's coming over from Lakeville, Minnesota, and it is bitterly cold.
Yes, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's going to be a high of only 1 degree today and a low of -20.
Wow.
So guys, definitely be safe, be warm, be bundled up, stay inside, preferably at a location where you guys can play some pilot games.
Yes.
But
that's right. No, it does sound insanely cold.
Bitterly
But
cold.
yeah, later tonight also still keeping that bitterly cold, maybe a little bit more bitter, because it is a low of near -20 degrees tonight, but with some clear skies.
at least, so it's not going to be super breezy either. It's going to be about at the high 10 to 15 at the height of the wind, and so at least you won't have to worry about it being super gusty and just absolutely freezing your eyelashes.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, it's just gonna be cold.
Yeah.
That is insane. Definitely -20 for tonight. 1 degree for the whole day.
Ew.
It's not looking very fun.
No.
But you know, it's winter. We just gotta tough it through for now. Unless you're, you know, a psycho and you like 1 degree weather.
I mean, they live in Minnesota. They might like it. At least they know how to handle it.
Yes, exactly. I mean, hey, if you're in 1 degree weather and like snowmobiling around, who cares if it's
You're
1
having
degree?
fun.
Exactly.
I mean, taking advantage of the ice fishing. It's been so good over there lately.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, we do have a little bit of stuff to get into, kind of our schedule for the day, and take a look at where our all of the good jackpots are at for today. But it's looking like we're starting with Vikings Bingo, the 25-cent cards. We play it from 12 to 1 p.m. and you can get a chance at that jackpot over $3,000 in 52 balls or less.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited about that. It's been clicking up since we gave it out earlier last week. But if you guys are playing, you guys are earning points towards the Twiking zone. Right now, we're in between our Vikings and our Twins season, so we're going to be switching back over to Twins pretty soon. And so that's how we come up with the Twiking zone, of the culmination of those two awesome sports teams. But on our top 10, we had a couple switcheroos happening, like 9th and 10th going back to back, where Doggo 11 took 9th, pushing big-time player S&S back.
Oh yeah, very true. And then Yo-Yo getting pushed up from 6th place to 8th place. Pooba taking 6th place from Yo-Yo, was in 8th place, and it actually went into a tie with Rodway, who wasn't even in that tie before. So now they're tied in 6th place. Rodway was in 5th place, and then Elsa pushing their way up, got into 5th place from 6th place. So a lot of activity on the upper half of our standings.
Yeah, but it doesn't even stop there. Our 2nd and 3rd place players also switched spots.
Ooh.
Steve came out of nowhere over at our place on 3rd, now sitting with 40,000 points, but just right behind him, only 1,000 points separating him. Sinbob is now in 3rd over at Corky's Bar, so we're gonna have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, only 1,000 points between them. Definitely, it's getting pretty close in these standings for sure. But
Scrub Eye's just getting points
Oh
added
yeah,
on.
no, Scrub Eye's just chilling in 1st place. He has 52,000. He's not worried about it. But these location standings are looking pretty crazy too, because we got a shakeup in 9th place, actually going into a tie with them. Broadway Pizza Blaine was in 8th, got bumped up into a tie with Titan Sports Saloon in 9th, and then a newcomer on the standings. We got in 8th place now. It's Main Street Pub over in Kimball. Oh, and actually Broadway Pizza and Blaine not tied up with Titan Sports Saloon, ahead of Titan Sports Saloon by 1,000 points.
Yeah, but Main Street Pub and Kimball definitely did some damage and came out of nowhere. Now in 8th with 37,000 points, right behind big time location VFW Blaine.
Oh yeah, very, very true. But other than that, our top 3 is kind of looking mostly the same. We got American Legion Fridley in 3rd, and then behind 2nd place by about like 14,000 points. 2nd place is our place on 3rd, and then just kind of an arm and a leg ahead of everybody. In 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Absolutely killing it.
Yeah, no, definitely going crazy. I mean, 100,000 point club already, and pretty into the 100,000 point club too.
They have definitely been doing some damage. So they've had a ton of play. They have just shown why they are such a big location to come out and play throughout the seasons, even not just for season 11.
Oh yeah, 100%. But you know, we do have a little bit of eTab stuff going on. As you guys know, we just released that brand new eTab game, Roaring 20s. It's a lot of fun. you can, it actually has the Extreme Lounge kind of like built in it. So you can strap in, time travel over to 2020s. And then that's the Extreme Lounge. You get kind of bigger prizes, but for like kind of riskier bets sort of thing. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely try it out. But of course, if you don't feel like playing Roaring 20s, I don't know why you wouldn't. We do have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games you guys can play. They all have different themes and different bonus rounds and stuff. And you can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds too.
Oh yeah, and with that 85% payout, you absolutely want to get a part of it. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have such a wide variety of themes that I don't even know how we come up with them, but I guarantee you guys will find something you like.
Oh yeah, 100%. But if you're too busy, playing these bingo games,
you might be today.
We got some good news for you because we have some really, really good jackpots in these Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, and we play that from 1 to 4 p.m. And that Mega is just kind of sitting in the background. It's at $25,000. You can always, it's a chance at getting it. It's at 43 balls or less for now. But that Major is looking really good, more than a chance at getting this one, because it is at $6,493 and 53 balls or less. And that Minor is at, it's starting off fresh today. It's $0, but it starts at 52 balls or less. After the first couple games, I mean, it will be at 56, 60 balls or less. So it clicks up pretty fast. Keep your eye out for it.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you hit it in 52 balls as it's clicking up to $50, you could be clean sweeping and taking that Minor with it. So that might be something that you are aiming for.
Exactly. That little Minor cherry on the top, 100%. But after those Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards, we have that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. You can get a shot at that jackpot. It's over $55,000. It's some pretty crazy stuff.
I cannot believe it hasn't gone out yet.
Oh my goodness, I know. It's just absolutely crazy. But after the Lucky 4 Bingo game, we have one game of it. And then after the Jackpot Hunter $1 cards, we do have one more game of it. But from 4 to 6 p.m. between that little, Lucky 4 Bingo sandwich, we do have those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. And on that Mega, it's at 100 grand. You can get that in 43 balls or less. That Major is at $6,093. You can get it in 49 balls or less. And that Minor is, it's looking crazy going into this game because it's at $372 and 64 balls or less.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to be a part of it. I mean, we gave out the Major last Monday when it hit 7 grand at 48 balls. And so, I mean, this Major is completely doable right now. So you guys definitely need to be playing both of these Jackpot Hunter games today because we got jackpots lined up and ready for you guys.
Oh, 100%. And playing Jackpot Hunter, we have a lot of players in our standings.
So many right now.
Yeah, that's right. And usually it's a top 10, but for Jackpot Hunter, it's like a top 16. It's insane.
15.
15, yep, 15. Yeah, no, because there is a 6th place tie in 10th place. Then we have another tie in 6th place, another tie in 4th place. So that's like 7 additional people.
Yep.
That's some pretty crazy stuff. But we do have in 10th place coming into that tie a new one. It's brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill, and they're tying up everybody else with 10,000 points. And then another newcomer into the standings. We got 2A Girl over at Jimmy J's Bar with 12,000 points. I'm pretty sure they just kind of won a jackpot that might have bumped them up onto the standings pretty decently. So nice job, 2A Girl. I think that was actually, they made a legit jackpot out of the Minor jackpot in Jackpot Hunter.
Really?
Yeah, it grew up so much that they actually got like a $618 jackpot on it.
That is incredible. 2A Girl is just the queen of jackpots, I think. She just comes in and swipes them away. And so seeing her jump in from outside these standings right over that enormous tie is really not surprising. And so 100%. I think we'll be seeing more of her today as well.
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely would expect that too. But other than that, everybody's kind of sticking where they were last week. But not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Good. He was starting off the 25,000 point club in 3rd place.
Yeah.
Then the other members, we got 2nd place Bobo at Corner Bar and Good too.
And Bobo is sitting with 39,000 points right now. Got 10,000 points from just yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jumped from 29,000.
Okay, Bobo. That's doing some crazy
points.
stuff. That is probably the craziest duo right now for a location.
Yes.
That Corner Bar and Good Hugh, Not Lucky, and Bobo, they're just going ham.
Yeah, they are killing it right now. But Kev's still over at the deer stand with 41,000, just absolutely killing it on that top of the leaderboard. Bobo sneaking up there with only about 2,000 points separating him, and so we're definitely gonna have to see. I think Bobo might swipe it today.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see that happening. I mean, Bobo and Not Lucky, they've just been active. You know what I mean, just every day.
No, honestly, they've shot Corner Bar Goodhue all the way up. They have over double our second place location alone. They have passed the 25,000 point club, past the 50,000 point club, and are already closing in on the 100,000 point club.
It's insane. Definitely Corner Bar Goodhue has been going insane. They're at 88,000 points. I mean, only 12,000 points away.
Literally about 3 weeks into the season only.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to shatter any records that we had before.
I was going to say, this is unheard of, especially for Jackpot Hunter. This is a lot.
They actually might, at the moment, have more than first place last season.
That is insane.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it on the Vikings Bingo broadcast.
We definitely will.
Because I definitely want to take a look at it, because I think they actually might have more. That is insane stuff. So definitely good job to Corner Bar and Goodhue, but good job to everybody else too, because I mean, even Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl is doing really good with 43,000 points. Shankaboom Lounge just got into the 25,000
I know, it's super exciting to see. Now we have 7 out of 10 of our locations in the 25,000 point club or higher, but we had a couple ties getting broken up yesterday, which were pretty surprising, because I thought Shajang Boom Lounge was gonna take it away from Carboni's, but Carboni's got just 2,000 points extra and are now sitting with 28,000. But we also had a huge tie getting broken up, forming another one as well, though.
Yeah, that's right, because in breaking out of that third place tie yesterday, it was Concordia Lanes and New Ulm. They now have 1,000 more points than the other two who were in that tie, and now they're tied up in fourth place. That's the Deer Stand and Duff's Tavern on Main. They're at 29,000 points.
I love these new rules because we have been getting to shake up so many things each and every day, where before it was a little bit harder to accumulate those points. But like yesterday, we had locations from 6th and 4th all jumping up and tying into 3rd, which is crazy. Like, that's how the Deer Stand, Duff's Tavern on Main, and Concordia Lanes all came together. Like, Deer Stand was in like 7th or 6th, Duff's was in 4th, and they all came together, got so many points. I love it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think there's definitely a lot more points going around because of that minor jackpot.
It's so cool.
It's pretty crazy stuff. But right after all that craziness of Jackpot Hunter, the 23 games, we got that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 6 p.m. after the broadcast, and it's at $55,134. It's looking really good. But of course, after that one game, we have the Skull Bingo $1 cards. Normally, we play it every day, 6 to 10 p.m. But tonight, it will be interrupted a little bit by MegaSota Game Night, but we'll get to that in a second. Because that coverall for Skull Bingo is at $38,263. That's in 50 balls or less, and that's arguably like one of our best jackpots of today.
Yeah, you should definitely be coming out and trying for that one. But I mean, our other jackpots in that are nothing to shake a stick at. We got a large frame of 21K on the line at 43 balls. We have a line prize also starting out the day at already $200 at a 10 ball count. You definitely need to be there. That's been clicking up super quickly. Yesterday we were able to give out almost like a $700 and something one on that line alone.
Wow, that is insane. Yeah, no, that line prize, it does normally go out about like every night.
Yeah, every night, usually around $200 to $300 it goes out, and I saw it at $400 last week, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. And yesterday it started out the day at like over $700, and I was like, jeez, how did that not go out already?
No, literally, it's that the Skull Bingo is kind of like that line prize is like a cooler version of the minor for the Jackpot Hunter, because like not only do you have that going out at least once every night, you also have the large frame and the coverall behind it.
Grows so quickly.
Some crazy prizes in there, so definitely check it out, because we'll be playing it from 6 to 6:40 tonight, and then roughly from like 9 to like 9:20 to 10 tonight. That'll be like the kind of rough window estimate right there. But of course, whatever is interrupting it, it's MegaSota Game Night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and on that Jackpot Jungle finale, you can get a coverall prize that's in 54 balls or less. Right now, it is at $19,802. It's looking really good.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely want to come out tonight for our MegaSota Game Night. It's going to be Ian and John taking over and coming at you guys instead of Tony and Nikki tonight. So it's a little bit of a specialty night, and so you guys definitely need to be coming out. But tomorrow we also have our second PGL day of the week, and that's our Wild Wednesday. It's back better than ever, coming at you from 7 to 9. Wilds just took an awesome win, and so we're going to be ready to celebrate with them. But we got a ton of games, a ton of money on the line, and an $8,800 jackpot to end off the night that you guys need to be trying for.
Oh yeah, 100%. It definitely, a good duo of PGL nights back to back. But of course, if you want to get points for these PGL nights, you can still play during them.
Yeah.
But you can't get the cool PGL points. You got to sign up on PGL.world to become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to that insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely do it right now. PGL.world. Sign up.
Oh yeah, you definitely want to. But we're going to be seeing how all of our PGL shakeups happen after tonight. So make sure you guys are coming out tomorrow for our Cup of Joe, where we'll go over all the craziness that ensued tonight. But if you guys want to be in the know about anything happening with Pilot, give us a follow and a like on Facebook, because that is the hub of all of our information. That link tree is super useful, has all of our social medias, everywhere you can play Pilot games, as well as all the links to sign up and become a member with us. So definitely come and show some support. But a great thing to show some support for is our weekly charity spotlight.
Yeah, 100%. It is VFW Post 1216 Austin. Our mission is to honor the dead by helping the living through veteran service, community service, national security, and a strong national defense. And if you want to support this awesome charity, you can go to the location VFW Austin, and it is right now first in PGL.
Yeah, I was going to say they're definitely going to be getting some support tonight since it's a PGL night, and they are number 1 in these standings. So definitely come out, show some support, and play a little bit of Pilot all day long, because guys, remember, when you are playing Pilot, your community wins.
See you guys.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are getting rolled into this next game right here of Vikings Bingo. We got over $3,000 of total prizes on the line on this one. I'm joined with John, who was just with you guys for a cup of Joe with Jordy, and so we're watching out for. So you have your finger on the pulse of all the jackpots that are available right now for today. Do you have a jackpot that you are specifically watching out for?
Oh man, the coverall for Skull Bingo.
Skull Bingo, that $38,263 jackpot that's at 50 balls or less. Yeah, I mean, super doable. I mean, all the jackpots in Skull Bingo, definitely something to watch out for. 100%. But I mean, I got to go to the happy hours that are going to be happening later today. I mean, it's starting off our minor at 64 balls or less. You don't really get to see that happen very often. Me and Jordy, we were trying to give it out. Weren't able to do so as it clicked over $300. It was still at that 60 ball count, but I mean, clicked over 300, so that the first game of today, it was going to be at 64.
So you missed out on that 64 ball count right at the end.
Exactly, and we just barely clicked over. It was like 62 balls that the Musco went out on the very final game, and so that one is now primed and ready for you guys to come out from that 4 to 6 time and win that. I mean, right off the bat, that minor jackpot should be available for you guys. And then, I mean, we give out minors all the time during that jackpot hunter, and especially on a MegaSota game night, I expect those to be going out even more. But we're streaming live on Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name on both Twitch and YouTube is MegaSota.
That's right. And we got Sin Bob coming right out the gate with that win on that line prize. Nice job, Sin Bob, over at Corky's Bar, South Haven.
Yeah, big time location, but we had some big time locations get some Pilot TVs installed at them, and so we like to highlight a few of them.
That's right, because it is starting off with Elks Lodge over in Red Wing. Then we got Main Street Bar in Hopkins. Then we got the Blacktop Bar and Grill. Then we got Dar's Pub, Corner Bar in Goodhue, and Ambiance on Albion. Then we got Old 16, and then finally Shenanigans Cheer and Chow.
Yeah, and we should get some more locations added to this list pretty soon. Ooh. As I heard last week, there was 30 plus TVs being shipped out across Minnesota.
Sweet.
So definitely excited about that. But I also get excited for jackpots when they go out, which we were able to give out 2 jackpots last night, making our jackpot total for the week 9 jackpots, 40 for season 11.
Wow, no, that is looking really good for season 11 so far. But we started off with K. Foltz over at Rowdy's Tavern, and he won $835. And then we went over to Bedrock, and that was where Stewie won their own jackpot. It was over $1,178.
Oh yeah, and because we don't give out enough over $600 jackpots in the $1 edition, and I want you guys to know how many jackpots we give out on a regular basis during that time. I've started highlighting the yesterday's jackpot hunter winners from the $1 edition. Yesterday, it was actually one of our lowest days that I've seen, where 69 T-Bird over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards was able to take home a $340 jackpot, but that was the only one that went out, where we normally give out 3 or 4.
It's crazy. No, that is insane to me. But before we go further, we do have Slim at Kazi's Tavern and Carlos over at The Well taking away that large gem. Nice job to both of you. But yeah, that was super surprising when I came in today, and I was like, you guys only gave out 1?
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Just couldn't give it out.
Crazy.
I mean, I've never had that happen before since we switched up the rules. We do have a winner on this one, winning it in 64 balls, $8 going to Carlos over at The Well in Coon Rapids. That's a double win for Carlos as he split with Slim on that large M. So good job to all the winners in game number 1 of Vikings Bingo. We're now going to get enrolled into game number 2. Yeah, but that's why that jackpot is so primed and ready as on the first game, because I mean, we weren't able to give out a second jackpot after game, like I think it was like game number 6 that we gave out that jackpot to a 69 T-Bird, and then it just kept on going where we just played a bunch of rounds and not able to give it out.
Wow, it's definitely some interesting stuff there, but I mean, hey, we'll be going in hot tonight, so definitely some good news.
Oh yeah, you and Will might be able to give out 4 or 5 of those jackpots tonight.
5 would be awesome.
We haven't been able to hit that 5, that mystical 5.
Yes.
But you're highly I mean, it's MegaSota game night, so play should already be up a little bit. You got a jackpot that's primed and ready right from game number 1.
Yeah.
If there's any day to do it, I feel like it's today.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's going in straight with 64 balls or less to win, and that's some pretty tall orders ready to happen.
Oh yeah. Well, we're talking about like 5 jackpots going out in that one just 4 to 6 time, but we give out thousands of jackpots in the E-tabs every single day. And we just brought out a brand new E-tab game. It's a lot of fun. I just figured out some new details about it, about the bonus rounds and stuff.
That's right.
But it's the Roaring 20s. Time travel into 1920 and use standard decks with smaller prizes, or blast on over to 2020 and play with more volatile decks with a higher chance of large prizes.
Ooh, definitely some cool stuff there. And you were talking about that little tidbit you learned. It was about the bonus rounds.
Yeah, the bonus round, and I didn't realize that it shoots you even farther and farther back in time, or even farther forward in time into a different 20 Roaring 20.
Cool. Yeah.
And so it's super fun. I didn't realize that even happened in it. You get to hop into the time travel machine again.
Yeah.
It seems really, really cool.
Oh, yeah, no, it does seem definitely super cool. I'm going to have to check out the little bonus rounds because I personally haven't seen them yet, even when we were testing through it and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to have to look, probably check up on our Instagram. I think we have it posted there.
Amelia does a great job being able to show those game demos on all of our social medias. So definitely go give any of our social medias a follow. But most importantly, you got to give that Facebook a follow.
Oh, 100%. It is the hub of everything Pilot. Definitely give us a like and follow on that Facebook page. All you got to do, search at Pilot Games and you will see our logo. That way you can see those weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, those big jackpots we always talk about, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. And of course, if you're like, oh, hey, I want to head over to the Instagram and check out what you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can go to the Facebook and then click the website link on our Facebook. You can see our link tree, which has links to bar locations if you're wondering if you want to play somewhere else today. And then our other social medias, which include Instagram and Twitter too. We post stuff on both of those.
Yeah, we love posting on all of our social medias. And if you do want to find that a video and you don't want to go all the way to Instagram, you can just click on the videos that we have posted, and it's probably there as well in Facebook.
100%. So definitely watch it on all of our platforms.
All of our platforms. Give us a bunch
just
of views
rewatch
on
the
it.
same video.
That's all. I don't see you guys.
Why not?
You
I don't
guys
see an issue.
Yeah. What else are you guys doing? I mean, you guys probably. Lives?
Exactly.
What? The overrated.
What is that? It's like while you're dual wielding your iPad, you can like all of our stuff on Facebook.
We do have some great national days to go over. As we already talked about, are the jackpots that we're highlighting. We already talked about Skull Bingo. Highlights throughout all of those bingos from 6 all the way till interruption time. There's a little bit of interruption because we got MegaSota Game Night tonight. Got to talk about that, actually. MegaSota Game Night, it's going to be starting at 6:40 today. It's going to be a little bit special because we're not going to have just the regular Tony and Nikki here, which is always special. But we're going to bring in, it's going to be the repeat, me and John back here once again playing that MegaSota Game Night. It's going to be a lot of fun. I always love hosting a MegaSota Game Night.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It will definitely be a ton of fun. So definitely come on out, play some MegaSota Game Night games, and get some MegaSota Game Night prizes. But, of course, we do have Bird over at Jersey's Bar and Grill taking away that line prize. Nice job, Bird.
Oh, yeah, and then I'll be back for tomorrow's PGL night from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. But I'm going to be joined with Jordy, trying to give out a bunch of PGL points and some big prizes. There's Jackpot Jungle jackpots that are available in both nights. The MegaSota Game Night one here tonight is a $1 edition that you could win $19,802 in 54 balls or less.
Oh, wow. Definitely sounding really good on that Wild Wednesday, for sure. But,
no, I was talking about MegaSota Game Nights.
I thought you were talking
Jackpot
about
Jungle. I talked about a little bit. I see it got all very confused, but then I moved back to MegaSota Game Night. Now we can talk about Wild Wednesday's Jackpot Jungle.
That's right, because they have their very own Jackpot Jungle as well, and we are playing Wild Wednesday games from 7 to 9, and then for the grand finale of their own, it is Jackpot Jungle, the 25-cent cards, and on that coverall, it is in 52 balls or less, and you can get $8,801 before anyone gets enrolled.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got some great national days to head into now, and to get it started off, we have one of the most interesting states that if you just look this state up, you're going to find a very, very interesting story that makes you question your life, and that is National Florida Day. National Florida Day on January 25th recognizes the 27th state to join the United States.
That's right, but we do got GTZ over at the Midi taking away that large gem. But yeah, no, you just look up Florida Man, and you'll see an array of articles that are just very interesting articles.
Yeah, that is definitely, you can definitely find that.
100%. But before we go further, we got the last winner on this game. It's Shauna over at Kazi's Tavern in Grant taking away that coverall. Nice job, Shauna.
Yeah, did you know that Florida has the most golf courses of any state in America?
I'm actually not surprised by that at all. That's where I learned how to golf.
Yeah, I know. You lived in a like older like
it was like
neighborhood.
55+ neighborhood, and I lived with my grandparents forever, and that's how I learned to be an old person.
And it's treated you well.
That's right.
I mean,
no,
you have
really
no
nice.
arch problems with the shoes you wear.
No.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. I got them on right now.
You know the importance of insoles.
That's right. That's right. That's why I just wear my I have lawn Air Monarchs, and then I'm gonna probably get my clean like dress Air Monarchs soon.
Yes, you got to get ones for the grill as well, because I mean, if you get grill stains on them, I mean,
it's like what else am I gonna wear them for?
Exactly.
That's right. But we got another little fun.
Oh, this one's actually crazy, and actually, Big John is now a part of this statistic.
Very true. Approximately 1,000 people move to Florida each day. That is insane.
Yeah, so he just moved to Florida recently, and so he was one of those 1,000 people that moved to Florida that day that he moved.
This one's pretty funny. It says there's no dinosaur fossils in Florida, but I don't know. I saw a lot of fossils when I lived in that little community there. There's quite a few of them. One taught me how to golf.
We're going to move on from that one. You must register your car in Florida if you only live there part-time.
What?
Yeah, so even if you're traveling and your main home, let's say, is in Minnesota, and you spend your summers and your falls and your springs in Minnesota, but then you just spend winter in Florida, I guess you got to register your car.
Interesting. Huh? So that's weird stuff. I know my girlfriend definitely hasn't done that. She still has her car with Ontario license plates on them.
Yeah, no, it's definitely different in every other state.
Yeah, exactly.
But Florida is such a people move back and forth from
Very
it.
true.
It definitely makes sense why they would have that be a rule.
Exactly. Just a lot of people going in and out. But we do have another one. It's the 6th fun fact about Florida. It is that Florida is the flattest state in America.
Wow.
Funny.
Hey, it doesn't surprise me now that I think about it because I don't have a lot of thoughts of where are mountains in Florida?
Yeah, exactly. It's just kind of like you just drive in straight lines to the next place. It's a pretty funny state, but
Florida's driving test no longer requires parallel parking.
Interesting. That I feel like that's not cool.
I wish I didn't have to parallel park.
You know, it's funny. When I took my driving test in Florida, I actually got to the point where I could have gotten my license in Florida, but I just didn't when I was 16. And online, their driving test, you can just take an online class for it.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't have to pay anything. It was just it was like an extracurricular class in school. Wow. So I just took it as another class, and I aced it. It was a really easy course. And then after that, they were just like, okay, go into the Secretary of State and get your stuff done, and then you get your license.
Wow.
And that was how easy it was.
That's cool.
That surprised me. They made it even easier by taking off the parallel parking portion of it.
Yeah, I felt, they need to be be able to drive.
Yeah, I guess so. But
too many people were failing on the parallel parking bar, I guess.
Like nobody's getting their licenses. We just have to do something about it.
Well, we got another national day to go over as it's National Irish Coffee Day. National Irish Coffee Day kicks off January 25th each year with a mug of strong coffee, Irish whiskey, sugar, and topped with a layer of cream. On a cold, wet day in 1942, weary travelers to the small Sharon Airport in southwest Ireland found their way to a restaurant, and Chef Joe Sheridan, to warm his guests, he served them hot coffee spiked with whiskey and topped with whipped cream. The passengers asked if the beverage was Brazilian coffee. Sheridan responded that it was Irish coffee.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we do have a winner on this line prize, though.
There it is. It's Brian S. over at Corky's Bar in Richmond taking away that line prize. Nice job, Brian.
I feel like whiskey and coffee could mix well.
Yeah, I feel like it could too.
Yeah,
I feel like it.
I've never tried it, but I would say that it would go decently well. You throw some whipped cream on there to cover up some of that taste. And
yeah, maybe put some creamer in there, like what he said. I mean, he put strong coffee, got some whiskey in there, sugar, and with cream on it too. I mean, that sounds pretty decent.
Yeah, I would definitely drink it, get a little caffeine with your buzz. Seems like a good time. I mean, maybe if you're starting your drinking day early at 12 o'clock. You might want an Irish coffee to get you through the rest of the day. I mean, that sounds like a nice way to get your drinking started.
That's what I'm talking about. Or alternatively, you can do the Red Bull and shot of Jaeger.
That seems like a little bit more like you want to wait till maybe like 4 o'clock.
Yeah, that's kind of like, like regular bingo versus the extreme lounge of eating. It's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to live life in the extreme lounge. But of course, we do got Mrs. TJ over at American Legion for taking away that large nice job, Mrs. TJ.
Yeah, I now would like to try because I'm not very much of a coffee guy.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to try to get into coffee. And maybe if I go on vacation and I'm like, hey, I want to start drinking, but I don't want to drink, and I'll make a coffee, try it with some whiskey, and see if I can enjoy that.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we do got GTZ getting another win today over at the Midi. Nice job, GTZ. But yeah, I'm not a huge coffee dude too, so maybe if I want to start getting into coffee, I'll just start putting whiskey in it.
Yeah, I feel
I like Irish coffee, I guess.
I feel like that could work. I mean, it's going to change the taste of it at least a little bit. Like, there's something I'm going to dislike more than the coffee taste.
100%. That's right. But we do got about 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled. Get enrolled. You can get that jackpot over $3,000 and 52 balls or less. But we got a producer Jordy checking in with a little tidbit about Irish coffee.
Okay, we got whiskey plus Bailey's spiked creamer is her father's favorite. Oh, that's awesome.
Cool stuff. Yeah, she said that he loves it. It's one of his favorites.
That's great.
Some cool stuff.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. Well, you look horrible today.
I know I do.
Well, it's National Opposite Day. And
that's
so,
right. I actually look great today. I mean, I do look horrible today.
Boom, opposite day.
Gotcha.
I just was like, I'm going to say it, and then I'm not. Like, it's going to totally look terrible for a second.
Yes.
And then I'm going to tell the day.
That's right. But it is Day Opposite National on 25th January. Celebrates a fun day of Rue Switchers. What better way than to not celebrate?
Yeah, that is.
We don't really mean that, or do we?
Good morning, or is it good night?
Hello, or is it goodbye? It feels like a Beatles song now.
Can you really make every? Can we truly comprehend true full opposite?
Oh yeah, and literally. And no, I've went into this with like my friend, like elementary school, middle school. We've had like long discussions about opposite day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like there were days where we were like, we're just gonna go the whole day opposite. You know, like throughout the school day.
Yes.
And you know, it got like fourth wall breaking. It was crazy. Like it was super funny.
Like it's tough because like it's National Opposite Day.
Yeah.
But there's if you go opposite on everything.
So you can't even acknowledge it's opposite day because you have to act like it's not.
Exactly.
But you also have to act like it is by saying everything the opposite of everything.
Yeah, it's
weird. It gets weird.
It's definitely there's a lot of things that can come into opposite day. We also got another great national day, and I definitely could use this one. It's Plan for Vacation Day. A national plan for vacation day on the last Tuesday in January reminds us to plan our vacations at the start of the year for the rest of the year. The early bird gets to pack their bags and fly away to a little fun relaxation.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, we were even talking about planning vacations today.
Oh, yeah. No, we've been trying to figure out when we can get down to Florida.
That's right.
And
that's right.
go see Big John. And you got a free trip that you're going to go down and stay at a resort and have a good time. And so maybe I got to just, hop down and go to Florida too.
No, that's right. Everyone's going to Florida. But you guys might get some special Florida broadcasts depending on how things go.
Yeah, that may happen. We
should have some tropical trees in the back.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
That's right. Have like tourist outfits on.
Yeah, or I'll just not tell you guys.
Oh yeah, that's right. You'll have no idea.
You'll have no idea that I'm on vacation.
That's right. But of course, so happy National all the days we had. We had some pretty good ones today.
Oh yeah, definitely some interesting ones. Some ones that go together. We got National Florida Day and Plan Your Vacation Day.
Yeah,
and if you want to plan your vacation to Florida, it seems like the right day to do that. And a lot of good days.
That's right. There are a lot of terrible days.
Actually, a lot of terrible days.
Yeah. That's right. And we got Looser Dave not winning this line prize. Actually winning the line, but it's going too far. Over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking away that $5 must-go prize.
I know. We're going to get into illegal, trouble if we just continue saying
it's like Looser Dave is just like, what do you mean I didn't win the line prize?
Like, you gotta give me my money.
It's like, what?
I won it.
It's like, I'm contacting the FBI.
Yes, you will get your money, Looser Dave. Okay, let's hop into Twins news as we have we don't have much Twins news to talk about. We just had some nice Twins get inducted to the Twins Hall of Fame.
That's right.
And if you want to send some luck to our Minnesota Twins, play Twins Win wherever you're at and win some big prizes.
Oh yeah, no, definitely a lot of fun. Check it out. But we do have a little bit of Twiking Zone to get into. It's what you guys are earning points for right now. And I'll start it right off because in 10th place, pushing back from 9th place, it's SNS over at American Legion Fridley with 26,000 points. In 9th place, actually coming up from 10th place, it's Dago 11 over at Polar Lounge with 28,000 points. In 8th place, being pushed up from 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar, and Yo-Yo has 31,000 points.
Yeah, you want to say they were in Richmond?
Yeah, no, I was about to say Halfley's Bar in Richmond. I was like, wait, hold on. It doesn't say that. But definitely nice job, Yo-Yo, in 8th place. But now in 6th place, taking their spot actually because they got pushed up from 8th place, it's Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 32,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead of Yo-Yo though, so definitely something to check out for. Oh yeah, and Pooba is also tied up with Rodway over at Broadway Pizza Plain. They're both tied up in 6th place with 32,000 points. But we do have a winner on that large end.
Yeah, it's J-Legs over at Spunkies in Avon. $5 going into your pocket, J-Legs.
Nice Nice job, Jay Legs. But in 5th place, actually coming up from 6th place, it's Elsa over Titan Sports Saloon with 33,000 points, able to get into the top 5, but only 1,000 points ahead of that 6th place tie.
Yeah, we do have a winner on this coverall. It's Stokes as well as GTZ, splitting that. GTZ's at the Midi and Stokes at the Big Boar Barbecue.
It's actually Stonks.
Stonks. Oh yeah,
Stonks.
it is Stonks.
That's right. He must be a stock guy.
Yeah, I was too
studying his stonks this fine morning.
I was too distracted by the location, Big Boar Barbecue.
Big Boar.
It just gets my mouth watering.
Yeah, like a good barbecue place.
That sounds like, I mean, I want to have lunch
Big
there.
Boar.
Like, that's the kind of place where you go and get ribs and you go and grab the bone and it just slips right out of the rib.
100%.
Oh,
yeah, no,
that
I could use some barbecue. I could use some like good barbecue.
I haven't had
you know what
I would like I'm talking about like some like traditional Southern barbecue.
Yeah,
Like
I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, I need to go to a place like that. It sounds like Big Boar Barbecues know know how to do some barbecue there.
Exactly.
We got 2 minutes to get enrolled in this next game, and you were talking about the players?
That's right. Now I'm in the top 4, and we're starting off at 4th place with Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 35,000 points. Bryzo's only 2,000 points ahead of Elsa, though, so definitely something to watch out for. But now in the top 3, we got in 3rd place, dropping from 2nd place. It's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 39,000 points, but they actually might, as of now, might have gotten into a tie with 2nd place because they got that first win in the broadcast.
Yeah.
And Steve hasn't been found yet.
Yeah, definitely could, but I know each win means a little bit different points, and so we'll see where it shakes up.
Yeah, 100%. But in 2nd place, only 1,000 points ahead, it's Steve over at Our Place on 3rd with 40,000 points. And in 1st place, they got a pretty comfy lead. It's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 52,000 points.
Well, location side of these standings, in 9th place, we start off with a 2-way tie. It's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale and Broadway Pizza in Blaine, both with Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale is actually in 10th place all to themselves with 33,000 points. In 9th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 34,000 points. With 33,000 points in 8th place, moving from unranked all the way to 8th place, it's Main Street Pub and Kimball. They actually bumped back both Broadway Pizza in Blaine and Titan Sports Saloon, breaking up the 2 Blaine locations, because in 7th place we have VFW Blaine with 38,000 points. With 42,000 points in 6th place, we got Corky's Bar Corner Bar Goodhue. No, Corky's Bar South Haven, a little bit farther up. In 5th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern Mankato with 45,000 points, but with 55,000 points in 4th place, we do have that location, Corky's Bar South Haven. 3rd place, it's American Legion Fridley with 62,000. In 2nd place, we got our place on 3rd and Faribault with 76,000 points.
Wow.
Closing in a little bit on that 100,000 point club, but they're going to have to speed up a little bit more if they want to catch up to this location, VFW Spring Lake Park, who's not only in the 100,000 point club, but has 128,000 points already.
That is absolutely insane. So definitely nice job, VFW Spring Lake Park. Nice job to all the other locations and players too. You guys are all doing good.
Oh yeah.
But we got a little bit of ETAB stuff to get into because we actually just released. Whoa, strap in everybody. We're time traveling.
Yep, and we're going to 1920 because we're spotlighting the Roaring 20s.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's a fun game. It's probably my favorite game right now. You know, you can either stick around in the 1920s and just play some normal ETABs, you know, have a chill time, listen to a little bit of jazzy music.
Yeah, you get that standard deck.
That's right. Maybe you see John Fitzgerald and Zelda Fitzgerald over there enjoying a little martini.
Yeah.
But you know, and so you can stick around there, or you can go to 2020s, which is the futuristic version of it, and it's kind of like the extreme lounge version.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So a lot riskier bets for larger prizes kind of thing. It's a lot of fun. Definitely try it out. It's definitely my favorite right now.
Oh, I mean, right now, it just came out. It's been one of your favorite sounds for a minute now, and we're super excited to keep on spotlighting it. But we do have 50 different Charitable ETAB games, so once you get done trying that one out, try out the different ones, because you can play anytime and win huge prizes up to $1,500. All games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. There's also some bonus and free play rounds as well.
That's right, but we do got Shauna over at Kazi's Tavern taking away that line prize again. Nice job, Shauna. Now we got 2 wins. So definitely check out that ETAB stuff. They're all really fun.
The trumpet and the saxophone that's in this 1920s version.
Yep.
It's absolutely sick. It's got me feeling this type of way.
Oh yes, 100%.
We do.
Coltrane who?
We're going to be doing a PGL night tonight because it is MegaSota game night. And so any of you players that want to compete for PGL points, you got to do one thing. That's sign up at PGL.world to become a member of our league. Those players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Oh yeah, 100%. But we got some people that did exactly just that and signed up on the PGL. So we're going to sprinkle a little bit of beginner's luck over everybody. And starting off with Papa Bears. Then we got Elf. Then we got Fro. We got Pete Truax 1. We got Slacker. Then we got Moist, KRS, JSN 111. We got Lisa S. We got Big Pimpin'. We got Mule 23. We got Blow It All. And then we got Bergie 52.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting signed up so that they can earn some PGL points.
Oh, yeah.
But these players that have been really accumulating points get started off in 10th place. It's Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 176,000 points. With 185,000 points in 9th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill. 8th place, it's Nixon at VFW Roseville with 187,000 points. With 200,000 points, a top-tier player, glad to see her back in our top 10. In 7th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 6th place, it's Bryce over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 203,000 points. Before I go over our top 5, we do have a winner.
That's right. We got a lot of names on this one. We got Shannon over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Grill, and we got Shameless over at Brian's Bar and Grill in Stillwater, both taking away those prizes. Nice job, Shauna, Shannon, and Shameless.
That seems lucky. I don't know what getting rolled for this next game because of that. I mean, that just seems like it's lucky.
Yeah,
so
if anything, it's funny.
Yeah, and they're all from different locations too.
Yeah, exactly. Just Shauna, Shannon, Shameless.
Yeah, and they just all happen to win that game. That's
right.
awesome. In a game number 5 of the broadcast, we're now getting enrolled into game number 6. So we're already halfway through these games. So keep on playing and getting enrolled. But our top 5 PGL players get started off in 5th place. Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 205,000 points. Only a 2,000 point lead ahead of Bryzo, and we know how high rising he is. 4th place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 224,000 points. With 227,000 points in 3rd place, we got RCD over at Pebble Creek Golf Course. In 2nd place, we got Wet Santa over at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 239,000 points. And then that number 1 player, he just continues to win each and every PGL night, and that's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 303,000 points.
That's right. And in the location side of things, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on too. A few shakeups. So listen close, everybody. But in 10th place, we got fallen from 9th place. It's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 540,000 points. In 9th place, fallen from 8th, it's Sheps on 6 over in Brainerd with 545,000 points. Now in 8th place, coming from outside of the standings, it's Roadside Bar and Grill in Borup with 556,000 points. Now in 7th place, we got VFW Northfield with 630,000 points. In 6th place, we got LJ's over at Miltona with 674,000 points. Now in 5th place, dropping from 4th, we got American Legion Cleveland with 693,000 points. In 4th place, coming from 5th place, it's Blashko's Embassy Bar over in St. Peter with 734,000 points. Now, in this top 3, nothing has changed. It's kind of up in their point totals. Because in 3rd place, we got Beck's Pub and Becker with 752,000 points. 2nd place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 830,000 points. And only 4,000 points ahead. In 1st place, it's VFW Austin with 834,000 points.
Wow, it's going to come down to tonight to see which one of these locations are going to come out on top. Neeson's Gaylord, VFW Austin virtually in a tie right now for that 1st place spot. Right now, technically, VFW Austin is in 1st, and we'll see if they can hold on to it coming into this MegaSota game night tonight.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But if they have as dominant as a win as our Wild did, I mean, they're going to be feeling really, really good about themselves. I mean, if there's such thing as a comfortable game in the NHL, this was it. I mean, the Wild, they struck a good, fresh balance this season. Goals are coming from everywhere in the lineup, and every man vibe that begins in the locker room and carries onto the ice. I mean, yeah, they all really get along. Connor DeWar got his first career goal and added an assist when Nico Sturm scored 22 seconds later. Well, the Wild matched their franchise record 4 goals in an 8-2 victory over the Montreal Canadiens on Monday night. Jared Spurgeon, Marcus Foligno, Matt Zuccarello, Matt Broldy, Jordy Ben and Kevin Fiala all scored as the Minnesota dominated NHL's worst Montreal to ease Cam Talbot's return to the net.
Yeah, that is some crazy stuff. So what is it? Is that like now 4 straight wins we got?
I know we haven't lost. This is a statistic that I had in last Wild update, was that we have not lost in regulation since January 1st, where we lost in the Winter Classic.
Oh wow! Yeah, no, that's correct.
It's been overtime losses ever since then, and we've overtime losses or wins.
That does help our standings quite a bit. But I know we got that. Yeah, we got that win. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 3 win go ahead right now. But if you don't count all the overtime losses, then we are like 1, 2, 3, like 6 straight right now.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good run of games for us, but we do have a line prize going out to a big-time player, Sinbob, over at Corky's Bar South Haven, hopefully changing up his standings in the Toy King Zone with that $5 must-go line prize.
Very true. Now we got 2 wins in on this broadcast. We're going to have to see where he ends up tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think our next game for the Wild is going to be nearly as easy.
Oh, yeah. No, that is because this Friday we play against the Rangers. They are 28-11-4. I mean, looking really, really good, really good competition for a Wild.
Yeah, I mean the Rangers are in the Eastern Conference, and they're ranked one of the top.
Are they Texans?
Yeah, they're the number 1. Oh, you want to know where the Rangers are from?
New York Rangers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but I mean, super talented team that continues to get wins, and they're number 1 in the Metropolitan Division.
Yeah, no, that is actually pretty crazy stuff. But before we go further, we do have Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking away that large M, and it looks like. Let's see. So they've scored 60 points. Let's see how many points that is compared to us. We've scored 53, so that's not that much more.
Yeah, we played less games than them as well. As
so 38 games.
They have more wins than us. They also have more losses than us.
Yeah, they played 5 more games than us.
Yeah, and so because of all those missed games during the late half of December, and then now they're getting made up in February, it's going to be a rough stretch. But hopefully we can improve our record, get our young guys really playing well.
That's right. But we do got Brian S. over at Corky's Bar in Richmond taking away that coverall. Nice job, Brian.
Yeah, if you want to head over to eTabs, one of the 50 different Charitable eTabs we have is Let's Go Wild. It's one of your guys' favorites. It's always one of our top played eTabs. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, we love our partnership with all of our Minnesota teams like the Wild, the Vikings, and the Twins too. I'm really loving the partnership with the Wild though. I mean, they have just been insane.
They've been really good, and they're super close to moving up in that Central Division.
Oh, that is so cool. No, this is the first hockey team that I've been a fan of.
Yes, I've never been into hockey before, and so now I completely follow, and I've really enjoyed following this Wild team.
Yes.
And it's fun because it kind of feels like we're here for the come up of them.
Yeah.
Because we watched Kirill
players
start coming in. We've watched Kevin Fiala. We came in for his second year, to start being his fan. It's been a lot of fun.
And with all the drama of trying to re-sign Kaprizov and stuff, we finally got him. And
yes,
it's
been a lot. It's been a lot of fun keeping up with the Wild.
No, it has been. So definitely some cool stuff. Check out that game. It's coming. It's happening this Friday against the Rangers. But we do got a little bit of fishing.
Yeah, let's hit the ice again, I guess.
That's right. That's right. And it's coming from the Lake of the Woods on the Rainy River. It's by Outdoors Weekly, updated January 23rd. So pretty recent, couple days. But young anglers have been reeling in some nice fish. The best bite continues to go deep, 30 to 32 feet this week. A plain hook on the dead stick, tipped with a minnow or minnow head and gold, glow orange, and pink have been good tackle colors for the jigging rod. 3 8-ounce jigs, spoons with some flash and noise to them, have been working well tipped with a minnow. Afternoons have been the better bite lately. We had some mild temperatures over the weekends, but starting tomorrow, it looks like it's going to dip down again for a few weeks. If the bite dips, it might take a few days, but usually comes back once we have a few days of consistent temperatures. The cold temps will be ideal to make some more ice for great March fishing.
Yeah, I mean, seems like some really good stuff is happening over there on the Rainy River, and definitely some good advice there as well. Looking like it's a lot of 30 to 32 feet, putting those minnow heads and having that gold, glow, orange, and pink for that tackle color.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's super cool because really good news for any ice fishers today. It is freezing today in Minnesota.
Yeah, -20 is the low for tonight.
That's right. And the high for today is 1 degree. You get one.
You get
you get 1 degree.
Where are we checking? Lakeville? Is that where we checked?
Lakeville, Minnesota.
Yes,
that's where those temperatures were reported.
Yeah, absolutely insane. So any of you guys, if you're playing in Lakeville, I mean, bundle up.
That's right.
That definitely is a cold one. We got 10 seconds to get enrolled in this next game of Vikings Bingo. We're getting enrolled into game number 7 of the broadcast already, game number 7. And if you win this jackpot, make sure you send in a player pick. You just saw in our rolling screen there was a bunch of player picks going around in there. And so if you win a jackpot, hold that jackpot message in and snap a photo of that. But it doesn't just have to be that if you're sending in a player pick. It could be you having fun with your friends, your favorite bartender, just having fun playing Pilot games is worth sending a photo to us. And you can share those pictures on Facebook by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com or just posting them onto any of your socials with the hashtag PilotGames.
Oh, 100%. Definitely some good stuff in there. We love getting your pictures, and we love posting them all over the broadcast. So definitely go ahead and do that. But we got a winner on the line prize. It is none other than the Bingo Queen, Elsa, over at Titan Sports Saloon, taking away that line prize.
Yeah, and I brought up the 3 best coaching options for the Vikings purely for QB Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Some people that were going to help him out and really progress his career and help build a better team around Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
And so that's who I pulled up. We don't have to do a deep dive because we can do a deep dive tonight about it. But the first guy that we pulled up, Dan Quinn, and the basis of his whole thing was that Kirk Cousins played with the 30th overall defense in 2022.
Were we really ranked 30th?
Create a better defense, and we may be able to help him out of it.
Were we really ranked 30th?
Yes. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. 30th out of 32.
That's crazy. We were just getting like stats most of the time, to be honest. I mean, we were getting sacks and like
we were one of the best pressure teams, but we just
giving up a lot of points.
Yeah, we really did, and especially in the last 2 minutes of any halftime or end of game, we just gave up way too many points. And so a guy like Dan Quinn, who's a very defensive mind, could help Kirk Cousins by being that defensive leader, and he could also bring comes from that Kyle Shanahan tree, and Kyle Shanahan obviously worked really well with Kirk Cousins, especially when he was over with the Redskins.
That's right, 100%.
Well, now the football team.
Yeah, now the football team. But I mean, when he was with them, it was the Redskins.
Yes.
But of course, yeah, that is some pretty cool stuff. I mean, looks like he said he could also bring in someone else from the Kyle Shanahan tree to kind of aid Cousins a little bit more directly. So that would be kind of interesting.
Yes, I don't think they have someone directly in Quinn's, but they do have someone directly in DeMeco Ryans.
Okay, all right. So let's take a look at what we got with DeMeco Ryans.
Which we talked about last Vikings update about how he absolutely blew his head coaching interview out of the water when he did.
Really?
Yeah, so this guy is definitely one of those favorites that we're looking at.
It's funny because I was actually reading ahead a little bit, kind of reading up on him a little bit, and I was like, this dude is the favorite out of all of them for me.
Yeah.
But before I go into those reasons, we do have Looser Dave taking not only the large end, but the coverall as well. Nice job, Looser Dave. But yeah, DeMeco Ryans, I was saying, like, I mean, what he's doing with that 49ers defense right now, like, I want him on the team no matter what position he's, like, coaching in.
Looks really good. I've heard only positive things about him. He's been in the NFL for a super long time, not only as a coach, but as a player as well, and just looks to be a really, really nice fit. He could also bring the running back coach, Bobby Turner, to maybe be his offensive coordinator or something. He was Washington's assistant head coach and running back coach in 2012 and 2013 and worked with Cousins there. So he then followed Shanahan to Atlanta in 2015 and then to San Francisco in 2017.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that Washington football team's coaching staff in 2012 and 2013. What is going on?
I don't know. There were so many elite coaches in that staff.
That's insane. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. We do have one more prospect to talk about, this is the one that we threw in there because we were like, if all of our best prospects right now are defensive-minded guys.
Yeah.
But if we were to pick an offensive-minded guy, this guy seems to be the right fit.
Yeah, and it's Kevin O'Connell. O'Connell actually played quarterback for multiple NFL teams between 2008 and 2011. While he actually never started, he knows the position and should know how to relate to Cousins. O'Connell also has experience working with Cousins, having been Washington's quarterback coach during Cousins' last season with the franchise.
Yeah, he wasn't a part of that legendary,
2013, but like he was still on it.
Yeah, because
That's
I think what's his name was his QB coach, Green Bay's.
Oh, Matt LaFleur. Yep.
Yeah, Matt LaFleur was his QB coach at the time.
So yeah, that is definitely crazy stuff. I mean, and while working with O'Connell back in 2017, Cousins threw for over 4,000 yards, 27 touchdowns, and only 5 picks.
You know, just a typical Kirk Cousins year.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is like, I mean, he did produce good stuff with a worse team. 2017 Washington football team is a way worse talent-wise than what we have over with the Vikings. And so if he can bring that same kind of production and it improves because of the talent that's surrounding Kirk Cousins, you could see a really, really nice offense.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think that could definitely end up looking really good too. But I think out of all this, what really surprised me the most was that our defense was 30th. I didn't know that we were 30th.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either, how rough our defense had played. And so, I mean, it makes sense for us to be eyeing out that defensive coach. Even though Mike Zimmer was a defensive coach, we need some new life in that defense.
I honestly 100% agree. But other than that, as you guys know, we did team up with Minnesota Vikings here at Pilot Games. You can definitely try out that ETAB game, Vikings Victory. You can pick out a letter in that skull bonus to win some big prizes. I'm actually wearing the shirt for it right now.
Good old Vikings Victory.
That's right.
Tomorrow we'll play a little bit of Vikings Victory, the live bingo Vikings Victory. Oh yeah, definitely love that one because there's 2 different jackpots that are available outside of just the regular prizes that are available in that Vikings Victory. So it's a lot of fun. ETAB or live bingo. We do have a line prize going out to Shauna over at Kazi's Tavern for $5.
Nice job, Shauna, taking the line prize. But we do have a little bit of some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into.
We got like a 15-person long Jackpot Hunter standing.
Yes, we do. It is insane. I mean, we have a 6-way tie in 10th place, and we got a couple other ties just kind of sprinkled throughout there for fun. Why not? But I mean, just starting it off with that 10th place tie. It's in 10th place, Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill. They're a newcomer, but they are tied up with JLC over at Spotlight Bar and Grill, Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, Slappy also at Carboni's Pizza. And then we got Patriot 22 at Muddy Calhoun Rapids. And then we got Big Mike wrapping up that tie over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. And they all have 10,000 points in 10th place. Yeah, now in 9th place, coming outside of the standings, it's 2A Girl over at Jimmy J's Bar with 12,000 points. 8th place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 15,000 points. 3,000 points ahead in that 6th place tie. It is between Tanker over at Shady's Railside and Matt at Shankaboom Lounge. They both have 18,000 points in 6th place. Ooh. Now in 4th place, gotta catch my breath a little bit. 4th place, we got a 2-way tie between Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with both with 19,000 points. Now as we get into the top 3, everybody's in the 25,000 point club. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 31,000 points. 2nd place, only about 8,000 points ahead, we got in Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 39,000 points. Now finally in 1st place, it is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 41,000 points, only a 2,000 point lead over 2nd.
Yeah, definitely really good play by Kev, but they're going to have to keep on that good play if they don't want Bobo to catch up to them. I mean, really accumulating points Bobo has been doing. I didn't think it was close, and then Bobo shot up in points yesterday, really accumulating, closing that gap severely. We do have a large M going out.
That's right, Slim over at Kazi's Tavern and GTZ over at the Midi. Yeah, I know, I was kind of like, ooh, did something just happen? But yeah, no, Kev has just been going crazy for the Deer Stand, and Bobo just has a tendency to get a lot of points in a small amount of time.
It's like you'll see Bobo and no points will be added for like a week and a half, and then it's like one day you just walk in and Bobo now has like 30 more points than he did before, and you're like, that's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, Bobo is first by like 100,000 points now,
and you're like, I was there for Jackpot Hunter. When did he win?
I was like what? what? So definitely some funny stuff. But good job to Kev, able to stick around in first place, and now also to everybody else. You guys are all doing really good.
Yes.
But we got the other half.
Oh yes, the location side in 10th place. We got Country Lounge in St. Paul with 22,000 points. With 23,000 points in 9th place, we got Mainline Bar and Grill in Barnesville. We are actually going to reset our captioner real quick so then I can catch our words correctly.
There it is, just catching it.
But in 8th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 24,000 points. 26,000 points for the number 7 location, Shajink Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 28,000 points. Now there's a two-way tie, both with 29,000 points. In 4th place, it's the Deer Stand in Deerwood and Duffy's Tavern on Main in Vermilion, 2 top-tier locations because Kev, playing at the Deer Stand and then over at Duffy's Tavern on Main, you got other big-time players playing there as well. Doesn't actually look like anybody in our top 10, though, is playing there at Duffy's. I just see them winning a bunch.
Yeah, no, Duff's Tavern on Main is one of those locations that just accrues points.
Yeah, there's a lot of players playing there earning those points. 3rd place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 30,000 points. 43,000 points in 2nd place. We got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl with 43,000 points. And then that number 1 location with 88,000 points. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue.
Yeah, no, definitely some crazy point totals from Corner Bar in Goodhue coming in. So good job to everybody on those top 10s. You guys are all doing really good. But we got some celebrity birthdays to get into.
Oh, yeah, this may have been the hardest to find celebrity birthday list I've built in a while. Like, there was literally the only person that I really knew was Alicia Keys, which we'll talk about later on this. And then the rest of them I kind of just threw on there because I thought they were entertaining to talk about.
That's funny. No way, I got to see it for myself. Celebrity birthday is today. I'll just go on the bad one. Wow, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I couldn't find like anything that was like it was.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is going on with these birthdays?
Yeah, there was nobody I really knew. And
I know Rob Stone is like some random rapper, but like he's not even like
he's
a real
not famous.
No, he's not famous. He's just like a musician.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow. Virginia Woolf.
Yeah.
She was pretty. Well, she was I think the first. She was something. She was pretty important in like history though, but I don't know a whole ton about her.
So we can look her up in a little bit. But born
these
in
three, they're definitely the biggest ones.
Yeah, born in 1935. We got Don Maynard, American Pro Football Hall of Fame wide receiver. Won the Super Bowl in 1969. Was a first-team All AFL player in 1968 and 69. Was an AFL All-Star in 1965 and then 67 through 69, and then played for the New York Titans / Jets.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he played during that time when they switched from the Titans to the Jets.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I forget that they were the Titans in New York.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, the next celebrity birthday has nothing to do with him being famous, has nothing to do with him ever being good in his profession at all. I just saw the name and thought he should be added to our celebrity birthday list.
1953, the Honky Tonk Man. Wayne Ferris is his real name, but he was an American professional wrestler.
And I just was like, you have the name the Honky Tonk Man.
That's hilarious.
You make the list. I just feel like that kind of just.
Oh, he has the drip to go with it. Oh my goodness.
Before we talk about the drip, we got Scrub. I'm splitting that $5 line prize with Shauna over at Causey's Tavern. Good job to both those winners of that $5 line prize.
Oh, that is some pretty funny stuff. Very happy birthday, the Honky Tonk.
Yeah. He is a previous wrestling world champion wrestler. Yeah, so definitely big time stuff.
Huh, that's funny. That's if you actually just look him up, his name is like on there as the Honky Tonk Man.
No, that is his name.
Yeah.
Like that is. It's not Roy Wayne Ferris.
Yeah, that's not what shows up when you look him up. He shows up as the Honky Tonk Man. That's some pretty iconic stuff.
Because that's usually what it finds it like in the list that I grab all the celebrity birthdays from. It usually says their real names.
Yeah.
Like even if they're like celebrities that go by different names or something like that.
Oh, and his was just
this is what it said on the list was just Honky Tonk Man in parentheses Wayne Ferris.
Oh, that's awesome stuff. I wish I was known first as the Honky Tonk Man. It's like it was just kind of like my name came second.
Yes, that would be really great stuff. We do have Yo-Yo one ball away. We'll see if they can take it home.
Ooh, is a yo-yo. Oh, there it is. Over at Valley, and nice job taking that large M.
But we do have one final celebrity birthday, and this is one we've already talked about. Born in 1981, Alicia Keys, American pop and R&B singer and pianist, did Girl on Fire, No One, and so many more hits.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody knows Alicia Keys. She's just one of those, like, household names.
Yeah, she really is. I mean...
Yeah. Let's take a look at what else she got going on in her discography. Because, I mean, Girl on Fire is just like, yeah, everyone knows Girl on Fire. It's like, that one's a pretty, yeah. But I think other than that, though, like, I'm not a huge Alicia Keys listener.
She started composing songs at the age of 12 and was signed at 15 years old by Columbia Records.
Yeah, I knew she was super, super young when she started doing stuff.
That's why it feels like she's been around for forever, and she's only 41 years old. Like...
Exactly. No, it is super crazy stuff. But before we go further, we do have TG Vikes over at Kazi's Tavern taking away that must-go prize. But yeah, we actually have producer Jordy coming in. She was saying that No One is her favorite song of hers. Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, okay, it's classic. It's another one of those that everyone knows. You may not know it just by the name, but as soon as someone starts singing it, you're gonna recognize that song.
100%. But of course, happy birthday, Alicia Keys. And if your birthday was unfortunately not making the celebrity birthday list today, then happy birthday to you.
Exactly. Happy birthday to everybody.
That's right. But I tried looking up like just random other celebrity birthday, and you were right. There's literally nothing.
This is a boring day for celebrities.
Yeah.
Like there was
a boring day.
Not a lot of important people. There's a lot of politicians and stuff like that that have done some big stuff, but like I don't know, like I just don't like I don't know how to talk about politicians.
Yeah, I'm just like, like it's this dude's birthday today. Like,
so I just
he passed the law back in 1972.
So I just only put like U.S. presidents and like huge political figures, like if they were like the first like woman's
like Supreme Justice or something. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I like putting those kinds of things, but besides that,
politicians just like
like the governor of California that was born today in 1943. I don't really need to put on here.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's like Brad. He lives down the street.
Yeah, we do have 1 minute and 45 seconds to get enrolled in this next one. And we got a little bit of Timberwolves as they cleaned up their record to a 23-23 record with an absolutely crazy scoring outbreak by our entire team.
That's right. It was awesome stuff. I mean, our big three themselves each scored over 20. But Anthony Edwards scored 25 points. D'Angelo Russell had 23 points along with 10 assists. So that's a lot of points he's responsible for right there. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves defeated the Brooklyn Nets 136-125 on Sunday night.
Yeah.
A really high scoring game.
Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns actually overcame a poor shooting night that night and then scored 15 of his 23 points in 6 minutes of the fourth quarter to put the game away for the Wolves, winning the third time in 4 games.
Oh, that's awesome.
And actually, I think we're 7-3 in our last 10 games.
Really? Okay. Looking good for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but Minnesota also got strong contributions from their role players. Jalen Noel scored 16 points, Taurean Prince had 15, and even Jaden McDaniels added 14. And those three ended up going 18 of 26 from the floor, including a perfect 6 for 6 from Taurean Prince.
Yeah, I mean, really, really nice play from our bench. Jalen Noel has been a scoring machine this season, being that 6-man. Definitely one of those guys that are going to be deserving for 6-man of the year by the end of the year with how well he's been playing lately.
100%. So right now, we are 7-3. We started off our win streak. We won the last one, so we have started our win streak. We are 23-23. Let's see. What else? What games do we got coming up? Looks like we are playing against the Trailblazers tonight at 10. And then we're playing the Warriors Thursday. And then finally the Suns are happening this Friday. So we got a pretty busy week of games coming up.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I do want to talk about this day in history because it's absolutely insane. In a mine in South Africa, they found a 1.33 pound diamond, which was the largest diamond ever found. Yes.
3,106 carat diamond? Oh my
gosh. Imagine finding that.
I wouldn't say anything. That diamond would have never been found. Are you kidding me? They would have never found that. That would have been going right in my pocket.
Absolutely
my little hip pack.
ridiculous.
That would have been right in the fanny pack. What are you talking about?
I would have used it as a lifting tool. Like,
Yeah,
I would
my
have done
gosh.
curls with it. I've been like, money, 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 money.
I'm lifting like millions of dollars right now. That is insane. How much was that?
I have no idea.
That would be an insane amount of money. But before we do go further, we have Hog Hogan, or Hog Ann, over at shortstop Fridley, taking away the line prize. Nice job.
That was at least worth $12.
Yeah, 100%. It was at least, at the very least, it was worth at least.
We do have a charity spotlight we gotta go over, because every time you guys play pilot games, you guys are giving a little bit of cash to your community, and so we highlight a charity every single week, and this week it's VFW Post 1216 in Austin.
Oh yeah, that's right. And if you want to go support VFW Post 1216 Austin, you got to go to VFW Austin. And right now they're the first in PGL standing, so not a bad place to go play.
Only a 4,000 point lead though on the next closest location, and so we'll see if Neeson's Gaylord can pass them and take over the first place spot. Maybe have to change this little blurb that's after VFW Austin and say second in
that's
PGL
right.
standings.
So for those of you watching the VFW Austin right now, you better be defending your title tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely should be. I still am flabbergasted that 1.33 pound diamond was found. Like, I just didn't think that diamonds came like that.
That's ridiculous. Just a huge chunk of diamond.
Yeah,
it's insane. I mean, because you have to think about it. Diamonds are only formed by just compressing coal and stuff like that.
Yes.
It's very dense.
It's
material.
very specific situation that it can do.
So
that.
the fact that it compressed into a chunk like that is crazy. That is super rare stuff. But we do have Sammy and Bobo both splitting up. Oh, along with GTZ at the midi, Sammy at Eagles Rochester, and finally Bobo at Corner Barn Goodhue, both splitting up that large end.
Yeah, we have clicked over on that coverall to a $10 Musco, and we're giving out to Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, helping out her Vikings outstanding, but also getting $10 into her pocket as well. Definitely some good stuff. You guys need to stick around for some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition after this game, because we have a major that's available that's already at 53 balls or less, so definitely a doable jackpot there.
Yeah, over $6,000. Definitely looking really good, but we are unfortunately finished with the Vikings bingo for today, so we'll see you guys later. But as you all know, whenever you play pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice one, everyone.
See ya. guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time, and so we've given out 9 jackpots for the rolling week, making our season total for 30 jackpots for season 11.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting, but we had 4 going out just this past weekend. Starting off with Godness over at Mainline Bar and Grill, taking home $35,597.
That is a huge jackpot for Godness, but we also had a Trailey over at Malone's Bar and Grill take home $705.
Oh yes, but we also had Keither over at Broadway Pizza in Coon Rapids taking home a whopping $675.
Yeah, great jackpot for that Saturday, but Sunday had a great jackpot as well, as Kev over at the beer stand took home $4,755 to wrap up the weekend.
Oh yeah, but if you guys want to be winning all of those jackpots, make sure you guys are coming out and playing pilot games all day long.
Hey guys, and we know the Twiking Zone, it's always crazy. There's always shakeups happening all the time, but I did not expect coming into today for there to be so many ties in 8th place.
Oh yeah, it's starting it off in 8th place. It was Melissa at Willard's Bar Bacchus, Yo-Yo at Duff's Tavern on Main, Julie at VFW Spring Lake Park, and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon, all jumping in and tying it up with S&S at American Legion Fridley. Now, all of those players with 18,000 points.
That is a lot of points for that large of a tie.
Oh yeah, but next up in 7th place, we got Fat Cutta at the Route 65 Pub and Grub with 19,000. Next up, 6th place, it goes to Dago 11 at the Polar Lounge with 20,000. 4th place, it's Brizo at the Atomic Star Tavern with 25,000. 4th place, it's Sinbob at Corky's Bar South Haven with 27,000 points. Next up in 3rd place, it's Broadway at Broadway Pizza Blaine with 30,000 points. That's quite a big jump up from Sinbob, but 2nd place is Steve at Our Place on 3rd with 34,000. And the winner right now, our number 1 player in the Twiking Zone, is Scrub Eye at a VFW Blaine with 44,000 points.
Oh yeah, top tier player Scrub Eye. I know he's always getting wins all week long, and so people are gonna have to be working to be able to catch up to him.
That's right.
But our location staying, there is some heavy risers. But in 10th place, we got Route 65 Pub and Grub in East Bethel with 20,000 points. With 22,000 points in 9th place, we got the Sunshine Depot in Elk River. 8th place, it's VFW Blaine with 26,000 points. With 31,000 points in 7th place, we have a top tier location, Corner Bar in Goodhue. Reigning champions in these standings. In 6th place, we got Broadway Pizza in Blaine with 32,000 points. With 34,000 points in 5th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault. 4th place, it's Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 35,000 points. With 41,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, Corky's Bar South Haven with 46,000 points. But then the number 1 location is in the 100,000 point club with 101,000 points. It's VFW Spring Lake Park, really dominating this season so far and making it tough for any location to catch up.
Oh yeah, they've been absolutely killing it. But if you want to be earning those points for the Twiking Zone, make sure you guys are coming out to play that Vikings bingo 12 to 1 every single day.
Hey guys, and we love our PGL nights on Tuesday and Wednesday, and all the points that accumulate during those nights all go towards those PGL standings, which are so fun and so jam-packed.
Oh yeah, it's been really fun seeing how this season kick-starts. But starting off in 10th with our players, it's Sarah Honey at VFW Austin with 132,000 points. 9th place, it's Lulu at American Legion Fridley with 137,000. 8th place, it's BT Hodgman over at the Boulevard Bar and Grill with 143,000 points. 7th place, it's Lou Bear at VFW St. James with 146,000. 6th place, it's Worksies over at HR Pesties with 148,000. 5th place, it's Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 162,000. 4th place, it's Wet Santa over at Max's on Main with 174,000. With 205,000, it's Kick Your Arizona over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill. In 2nd second place, it's RCD at Pebble Creek Golf Course with 227,000 points. And our number one PGL player right now is Bam Bam over at the Stewartville Legion Post with 247,000 PGL points.
Yeah, really killing it is Bam Bam. I mean,
oh yeah.
Making the Rebels proud.
Oh, I would say so.
In 10th place in our location standings, we got Stewartville Legion Post with 432,000 points. With 434,000 points in 9th place, we got Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 8th place, it's VFW Northfield with 435,000 points. With 440,000 points in 7th place, we got the Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 6th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 539,000 points. 5th place, Sheps on 6 and Brainerd with 545,000 points. With 558,000 points in 4th place, we got LJ's in Meltona. 3rd place is Beck's Pub and Becker with 581,000 points. With 589,000 points in 2nd place, we got American Legion Cleveland, and then that number 1 location is VFW Austin with 670,000 points.
Wow, that is impressive. Going into the 3rd week with already that many points, but make sure you guys are coming out for our MegaSota game night as well as our Wild Wednesday for a chance at earning those PGL points.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.